Zanzi, hello world. Welcome back to the channel. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a little bit of sneak peek of what has been happening with our food forest. All right. So first off, I want to show you this. So here we have corn. We used to have spinach. Over here we used to have cabbage. Over here we also had some sunflower, but then we realized that too much of everything, So what the sunflower tends to do is it tends to take over, the space, especially when it's growing with the corn. So they end up competing. So we completely removed that, left some sunflower here and there, and then we had our second cycle of of the maize or the corn just after we harvested our spinach and our cabbage. And here we have some seeds as well for our cabbage, because that's how we do it. What comes out of the soil, it goes back in. All right. And then we have some pumpkin as well and some butternut in between. And what also we added here is sprinklers, more irrigation, because we used to not have a lot of irrigation this side. So then we put a lot of irrigation as well, and we keep on mulching, guys, as we go. So this is the first section of the the, the, the the food forest, and then we've just reserved this bed over here for our herbs. All right, because also we've learned that we're companion planting. You also want to see, how things work out. So we have some sage, now we have some okra as well. We added some okra to our food garden, and then we have some lettuce and spring onion over there. All right, and then I'm going to show you this side. Over to this section, we've also tried different things, and then we had some okra at some point. We did have sunflower at some point. We did have corn at some point. So after we harvested our first cycle of corn and maize, we decided that we are going to put in the eggplant. Okay, and this is our first season that we're planting eggplant. We're going to see how it's going to go, and then we just go section by section. In between that, we have also some pumpkin or some butternut as well. As you can see there, there's a bean. We also used to have beans in some part of this section, and we just learned that with certain types of beans in this region, it just doesn't work out. So we need to exchange, okay, and see which type of beans work out. So we're doing the same thing on this side as well. We're continuing with our eggplant. As you can see there, the maize is struggling a bit, so we will remove it, and then we'll continue with the eggplant and the pumpkin over there. But I need to show you one more thing. So here, what we have done is, as you can see there, there's been corn and there's been some butternut and pumpkin growing. We wanted to try it out and see how does vertical planting work and how it will do, and we hoped at least we will get some butternuts and some pumpkins, but it didn't turn out that way. They don't work out that well vertically in this region. So we decided to go the basic way again, and on the floor they're doing well. All right, as you can see here, it's coming out very, very well. So that is another lesson that we've learned, that our butternut and pumpkin does very well. It thrives on the floor. Now I'm going to show you, the pumpkin that we have, and then, yeah. All right, so again, guys, we learn as we go. The vertical plant didn't really work out, but then surprisingly something at least did come out from this side, and it is our pumpkin, and this is the biggest we've had so far. All right, so if I put on my arm there, you can see the size of it. I'm gonna try and lift it up if I can. As you can see, quite heavy. All right, so we're just gonna leave it here a little bit longer and see. So this far, this is our second trial of pumpkins, and as you can see, it's spreading out nicely. We're going to let it spread out so that it can grow on the floor, and then see how many we get out of that. But this is our biggest one so far ever since we started planting pumpkins. Okay, I hope that you got to see our updates and you got to see what we've done so far, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one.